Hello, Warriors of Light. Welcome to a late video. Unfortunately, I've been sick this last weekend, but I wanted to talk about the live letter that happened on Friday for 7.2 Seekers of Eternity. If you see right here, which I am using Final Fantasy 14 Discord, where we have the live translations, live letters. So I'll definitely put the link down below if you guys want to join the Discord where you can find it, to everything like that. But big shout out to them for doing awesome work that they do. We're just gonna skim over each thing um, that was announced. I'm not gonna read through everything. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's talk about this. Released late March. A lot of people are thinking March 25th, because I think we on February 25th we are getting the next patch for 7.1, which should be like the Moogle event and stuff. And I think freeing up. I don't know if it's a freeing up the Alliance raid or whatever, but anyways, when the Moogle event usually happens, it's usually 1 month, so it should be March 25th, most likely. So, but yeah, so March 25th, 7.2 should come out. And yeah, just before we'll release 1.18, and means that will be released on the right here, 25th of February. Um, so yeah, so it should be March 25th, most likely. So yeah, obviously new MSQ. I do have a bingo board too that we'll have to go through, but yeah, so new MSQ. Obviously, we're getting new MSQ. The question is, what is going to happen? We got like a new character here. We got Sphene, or not Sphene. Or no, it is Sphene, right? Our girl Yestola, Cryo, Tia. Very curious. I thought 7.1 definitely left an interesting twist, is all I'll say, because I don't want to give spoilers. But yeah, I'm very curious where the MSQ is going to go, because we only have, just so you guys know, we have one more patch after 7.2. 7.3 will be the ending of Dawn Trail, and then 7.4 and 7.5. Just in case you guys are new players, we are going to start going into the next expansion. So just in case you didn't know, that's what it's going back to, what previous expansions were. Endwalker was different, but the previous expansions, they always went up to 0.3, be the last one for that expansion, and then the next two would be moving towards the next expansion. So yeah, very curious. Very curious. New allied society quests. I think this is the gathering one here, which is Mamuja, which would be nice. I need to catch up on my gathering and crafting ones. I'm behind. Caught up on all my battle ones, but I need to catch up on the gather ones and crafting ones for sure. Then we're gonna get more Hildebrand, which Hildebrand. If you guys enjoy the Hildebrand, for me, it's not really my favorite thing, but they got some cool stuff in there though. If you guys definitely want to check it out, and we are going to get a new Corn Servant side quest, which very interesting. I don't know. I wonder what we get out of this, or just I don't know. People really like the Corn Servant. I didn't mind it. It was, I mean, he's cute. All right, he's cute. But yeah, we're getting more Corn Servant. He's gonna become a new main character. Corn Servant, man, because he's become the Warrior of Light there. All right. But yeah, and then obviously new tombstones, of course, because the new raid is coming out. Duty support, the sunken Temple of Corn. I'm really curious what they're gonna do with this. I'm curious if they're gonna change you bring the statue heads to the play. I don't know. No. This is never mind. I don't think they're. No, this is for the duty, the solo duty. I don't think it's getting changed. This one's a little different with gimmicks to get back. Scary bees or even doomed to be cleansed. There has been a hidden puzzle mechanic in this dungeon. So, sorry, I was thinking of like they did redo it, but no, this is just solo duty to get through it, so that you can actually do it solo. They're doing all the side dungeons, so that's my bad. I was mixing it up with other ones that have got redone, but no. So yeah, just solo duty, which is nice. It's a nice thing for people, if they want to go in there solo and do it. Then yeah, PvP update. PvP Series 8 begins, and they're thinking about making. Okay, this is the big one here. But supposedly they did say this before. Thinking about making rewards from past PvC series obtainable again. I think they should definitely. We need more rewards for PvP. We need to spice it up. I still think I've said this multiple times before. I think we need better rank rewards to get people to play rank and want to play rank. And I think better rewards would be the answer to that. Just because it's just not engaging enough. It's not People are not going to go out of their way to try to rank up. And I get it. Then some people will be like, "Well, I'll never reach this." What I don't know. We need something. At least play the game, try to get better, try to get. I don't know. But my whole thing was make a mount that has different colors. So you got like your bronze or your silver, your gold or whatever plat. It's all the same mount, but with different colors, with the rank colors, and then maybe the top 100 has like a cool, really looking mount, or of that version of that mount, or I don't know. Or maybe if you just get gold, you get a gold mount. If you get the diamond, or maybe you get gold and you get crystal. There's a gold one, a crystal one, and then there's a really cool top 100 mount. So then maybe you can at least get the gold one, or try for it. I don't know. I just think, or banners, something they need more. But yeah, we're gonna get several new PvP actions added, which is interesting because they just re-added in actions adjustments, so pretty cool. And we're gonna get the other frontline map that was gone for a bit, I guess 3 years, which I didn't realize it was that long, but yeah, it is that long. But yeah, they are revamping. This is the one that has we have to go in the middle of the big old, usually the steps. So it looks like the steps are there, but now there is like teleports that you can go up there as well. Because I see the stairs is still there. This map is kind of fun when knocking people off because you just get a kill. So if you're playing like machinists and use your shotgun, you knock them off. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. But yeah, and then obviously there'd be PvE action adjustments as well. The new dungeon, the Underkeep, which is pretty cool. I guess this is like a Final Fantasy 9. I have not played Final Fantasy 9, but yeah, it's the castle, Alexandria Castle. Looks pretty cool. Pretty excited to go through it. Because if I remember correctly, the last dungeon, yeah, we don't go to the castle. We're outside of the castle, whatever. But now we're actually going inside the castle. It is very interesting too that this was built. This is probably the first thing they built. It's probably obviously it's Underkeep. So when they got there, and then they just built over it and stuff. So I don't know. It must be getting to like the heart of this thing. So obviously new raid. I guess we got some cats here. Um, Obviously very excited for the new raid series. Looks like we might get some disco music going on here. Looks I don't know. I like the Arcadian. I really like the B fight, especially in normal. I have not done the Savages, so just haven't had time. As a casual dad gamer, I haven't had time. Eventually, I will get time to be able to raid more, but I don't have it right now. But normal, I'm excited for. Maybe I'll try Savage. Maybe. I'm not afraid to try Savage. It's just a time factor. So, but yeah, maybe I'll do Savage. I kind of really want to do the extreme version of this. So this is the new extreme because this just looks sick. So this is like Beatrix or something from Final Fantasy 9. I guess I don't know. I haven't played 9, but this looks really really cool. I'm curious what the wings are going to look like, right? Because we're supposed to, we're doing all of the wings. So I'm very curious what her wings will look like. So yeah. But I might do the extreme on this, honestly. This looks really, really fun. Then we got the new Unreal Trial, which, hey, this is the best one for pulling. If you play healer, pulling people through the middle, drop them. If you got any friends, you want to, goof off, you pull them through. But yeah, very cool, very cool. So let's see. This is the break time. Then the big ones, the big part 2 of the ladder. Everything before that was stuff that we knew exactly what we were going to get. And then we have Cosmic Exploration, which I am pretty excited actually, because I was not there for Ishgard Restoration, so I have no idea how it went or what it was like or anything like that. But this time will be the first time for me, and we get to pretty much build on it looks like a moon is like the first one, right? So he shares the bones here. And it looks like obviously we start with nothing, and then there's things that we can go gather. Then we must bring it to the base. I don't know if you guys want to tell me in the comments down below. I don't know, like, was there events in Ishgard Restoration? Like, I imagine in part 2, or the next live letter, which we go way more in depth. He'll probably go in and show us stuff. I'm just curious, like, what events is it? Like, we have to go gather so much, and we have to craft so much. Like, is there like this huge number as like a server or something that we have to go out and like we have to gather so many things? Then you get points, and I guess there was like a leaderboard for Ishgard Restoration. Is it something like that? I guess we don't know fully, and we probably will know in the next live letter. But I'm just curious how Ishgard Restoration went, because I like I said, I was not there. But yeah, we do have gathering, we do have crafting. Nurture the development of planets by completing missions and events as a community. So yeah, that's why I'm kind of curious. Like, what are the missions? What are the events? I'm just wondering if like they're just huge numbers of like, hey, you have to gather all this, and then you guys have to craft this, and then we unlock the next stage. And I don't know how many stages there are. But it did, as we go on here, he does show, look, it's kind of, I wonder if this is a new mount here. All right, I'm curious. This here, I'm not sure. Oh, my camera is kind of in the way. But yeah, I'm wondering if that's a new mount there or not. We shall see. But then, yeah, you start building a little base here. So must begin to the next stage. Obviously, we need to build a base, as they say here, and it kind of gets bigger and bigger. And then yeah, we get these like zip lines, it looks like, so then we can move around and go places faster, because at the beginning it looks like we're gonna have to like probably run there or mount, probably. I don't know. I don't know if there is mounts in here, because if you could just fly, right, then why would you need the zip lines? Maybe you can't fly in this area. I don't know. I don't think they said anything about that, because I mean, it wouldn't make any sense. Why would you need the zip lines if you could just mount? So I'm guessing you can't mount, so you're probably gonna have to run around. So maybe you can mount, but maybe you can't fly. Maybe that's the case. Unless I missed something here, but I'm pretty sure. But yeah, then you got like these little bases and just getting bigger. Containers can be entered. Not yet. Not all the buildings can be entered, but like obviously some. Then we're supposed to get yeah, and it says more details to follow the next live letter. But they want a strong feeling to do it together to give that MMO feeling. I don't think sure with solo content, but that is meant to be done. But this is meant to be done together, but you still will be able to enjoy it solo as well. Because they did say that, I think the big difference from Ishgard Restoration is that was like all server. So like if you weren't there, then you missed it and you can't go and do it. I think this one is designed. Yeah, during Island Restoration, it was more of a real-time thing where only players would there for each step could visually see the development and the differences. But this time, we also want people to be able to look back, even if they only join the content at a later stage. So yeah, they're designing it where like if you come in later, then you can start it, which I'm kind of curious how that works. Like, so is it just off a character base then server base? I don't know, because we're supposed to work together to evolve this base, but like, how does it start if you just join Cosmic Exploration? I don't know. I'm very curious how that goes. Maybe they go over it in the next live letter more, because I'm like, how do they do that? Where if let's say I have one character that has completed all of the Cosmic Exploration, and my next character, right, or my friend that has not played Cosmic Exploration, so do they start at the very beginning again? But then are they by themselves, or like just people, or is it just whatever stage you're on? Maybe it's stage wise is whatever you're on. And then you just work with the people that are on that stage. I wonder if it's like that. But you have to progress through it yourself. But you're also helping each other out. So whoever, I don't know. I don't know how that works. I have no idea. But yeah, there were some kind of mech thing. Maybe we use this mech for these big crystal things. Who knows? Or there's a new mount. I'm not really sure. Maybe not. Maybe it's something you need to unlock to do like heavier duty stuff. to obviously craft or gather. So overall, my feelings on this is the thing I'm excited about this patch and the big thing, and I actually might make another video, which everyone's talking about the patch cycle, right? I think with this patch, this content, especially when we talk to the next one, um, this content is what makes like MMOs great. It is content for everyone, and it's social content. It's what MMOs are like. I think the best thing for MMOs personally is meeting people, helping each other out, having an experience together. Like, oh, to I mean, rating does it in a way too, but this is more like open world and more like grindy, kind of casual, where you could watch Netflix and watch, or you get a group together like, yo, let's progress. It's something that can always progress all the time, even if it's just like one friend, two friends, or three friends, whatever, or multiple friends. Because like rating, obviously you need like 8 people to get on at the same time and do it. But this can just be like, hey man, I see you're on. You want to progress, through this. But anyways, so yeah, overall excited for Cosmic Exploration. Very curious to see more of it, which we will see in the next live letter. But yeah, it looks very interesting, and I'm pretty excited for it. Honestly, mostly because it's group content. Now, the most thing that I'm excited for, because I do like Bosch. I haven't done Eureka yet. I know I haven't got to, because I'm a person that I like to focus on one thing. So I've been focusing on leveling all my jobs to 100. I'm almost there. And then like I might go do the Bajra relics next. I do have one of the Bajra relics done. I am fully ranked in Bajra, whatever that top level. Not all the stat ones, but yeah, I'm almost done with like Bajra. I'm trying to complete all of it. So but I'm very excited for Field Operation because I didn't get to experience Bajra when it was brand new. I didn't get to experience Eureka when it was brand new. So, and I haven't got to do Eureka, so I can't really say how I feel with the Eureka side, but at least on the Bajra side, I can. So yeah, this is the next field operation. If you guys did not know, this is like a Bajra Eureka. If you guys have done it, if you guys have not done it, it's pretty much a zone where you have its own leveling, and it kind of has its own like little system and stuff where you have to like rank up. And it has like in Bajra, it has like lost actions you're gonna go find and stuff like that, which will give you like other abilities where you can heal or you can attack or whatever. Just kind of like little abilities. But I think this one is doing the coolest thing so far compared to the other two. But yeah, this is like your big field. Go out here, adventure. What are those bubbles? And then we got like these arenas. We don't know if there's gonna be duels, but I imagine duels might come back. We'll have to see. Which was in Bajra. I don't know if it was in Eureka, but it was in Bajra, which I thought was a pretty cool thing. So whoever did like the best in a critical engagement, they got sometimes to do a 1v1. If they won their 1v1, then they would give like a boost, like I think it was like experience boost or whatever, to people in the zone. Thought it was a really cool idea. Hopefully they do it in this one as well. In the Crescent here. So yeah, obviously we're gonna explore. We're gonna fight monsters. Obviously, this battle, small party, and we got the engage the battles of the small party of allies, and then we got the big ones. And this one looks like a critical engagement. Your fall adventures, large scale boss battles. The turtle, like this looks really good. And then this, a lot of it is Final Fantasy V. I haven't played Final Fantasy V. I've played other Final Fantasies, I just haven't played all of them yet. But yeah, this is very like Final Fantasy V system. And this one is a big surprise here where we're actually going to get the raid right away. I don't know. Is this Savage though? Like, did they say? Is this because it just says a 48-man raid from the start? So, but I don't know if that's like a Savage version or not. Right, Savage version comes later. But we do have a 48-man raid right at the beginning, which is kind of crazy because we're getting this zone and we got the next, 4, the next raid tier, right, for Arcadia. And then we're going to get a 48-man here, and we still have like the Chaos raid. I don't know. There's just a lot of content that 7.2 is going to bring. And then if you haven't done previous stuff, so definitely a lot here. And this content is really important. But we really put in the variety of different kind of battle content to this, so anyone could have something they would enjoy doing together with others, which is going to be very interesting because like I said, I never got to experience. I was talking to my friend. I never got to experience like Basha when it's brand new because um I imagine because like I've done alliance raids now when it's brand new and you first time you go in there and you die. I imagine lots of people dying at the beginning of this when you haven't done like the critical engagements, the big fights and stuff. So I'm very very curious to see how all that goes, and I'm pretty excited about that. So because this is gonna be the first time I get to do that, so very excited about that. Occult Crescent, yes. So and looks like yeah, there's gonna be a knowledge level, which greatly influences the outcome of battles against the creatures of the Isle. So it has its own leveling system. So yeah, we'll have to see how that goes. So you kind of like start at level 1, and then you got to level up to get up there to be able to fight others. But then we're getting phantom jobs here. This is the big one where yeah, we supposedly will have access to unique jobs as known as phantom jobs. When equipped, they will grant players new actions and can be caused with their main job. So we got Phantom Freelancer, level 1. The question is, are we going to have to level these separately? And it has actions and it has traits. So we're kind of getting like subclasses in a way. Which the big question to me is, are they testing? Is this a test for 8.0? Okay, this could be mad copium. I'm just saying sometimes wait, like when they're designing doing game development stuff, they put something in that gives them a little test. Are we going to get any subclasses, actual subclasses in 8.0? All right, big question. Could be copium, I don't know. Very curious what you guys think, but yeah, we'll have to see. But anyways, yeah, so you can have a warrior, then you can either be like a phantom job monk and bard, which now we know we have monk and bard in here, and you'll gain access to phantom kick or occult counter, improving your offense capabilities, or you gain access as the mighty march, improving your support. So like you could be like more of a warrior support, or you can be more of a DPS warrior, which I think is very cool to add to that. And then they're like, hey, we got other it's like I gotta keep putting my camera over here. So we got other phantom jobs, and they say and more down here. So we don't have all of them. I'm very curious how many there's going to be. We do get Geomancer, Time Mage, Ranger, Chemist, Berserker, Cannoneer, and I'm very curious to like what does Time Mage do? Like, or like, are they gonna pause time, or are they gonna like reverse time your character? Like, I don't know. I'm very curious what they're gonna do. Maybe that would be way too hard to do. But like something with time, obviously, right? With it's an accelerated boost. Maybe you can like do like crazy like attack speed or something. You can increase your attack speed. Then you got your chemist, ranger, geomancer. Yeah, I don't know. Cannoneer. Can I be like a range viper or something? With cannoneer. Do I get like a can I shoot a cannon? I don't know. But and there's more, and then obviously we know there's bard and monk, right? So I'm very curious how many phantom jobs they're gonna put in there, and I'm also curious because I did watch Mr. Happy's video, and he did say in Final Fantasy V you find crystals in Final Fantasy V to get the other jobs. So are these phantom jobs just going to be maybe like certain things you have to do on the island, or like they're just in these like random areas they have to find? So I wonder if which that would make be really fun because people are like, "Yo, well, how did you get that job? How did you get that job?" Is this going to be kind of like Is this like Sod from like WoW in a way, like where they did that, where people are trying to figure out? I wonder if they're kind of doing something like that. Um, Sod had something where you had to do certain things to unlock the other class traits like Warlock Tank and stuff like that. I just remember I didn't play Sod, but I remember that, and I thought that was kind of a cool idea. But yeah, I don't know. I wonder if they're doing something like this. So, but yeah, I don't know. Very cool. This is probably my most excited part, like of 7.2 is this. There's so many jobs I haven't even heard of. Final Fantasy 14 is an MMO after all, so look in the future. We want to implement new jobs in 8.0 and beyond. But for some players, it's obviously jobs from the past Final Fantasy series that I have a lot of memories with, but unfortunately, some of those jobs simply will not have the concept of Final Fantasy as an MMO. Time Age example as an example, but we didn't think maybe in the kind of content as a Phantom support job, maybe we can go a little crazy with it, which is true. But he also did say there are small chances some of these jobs might make it into the main game in the future. I'll by players know and say don't trust Yoshimi. So take that as you will. So just because these are in here doesn't mean that we're not going to get like a Geomancer or something like that, you know? So any of these could still appear in the expansions. So, but yeah, this will be getting updates as well. So I'm guessing maybe we start with one zone, we get multiple zones. I don't know how many zones, but we'll have to see. And then, yes, then we get the relic weapon, which is back, which is nice. And I am one of those where I did not like the Endwalker just do roulettes, man. It's boring. I didn't like doing the same thing over and over and over again. I think it's okay to do it one time because then you can be like, well, there's the roulette relic, and at the Endwalker one is the roulette relic, and you can at least you can get something else out of roulettes, I guess. But man, doing it the same step over and over, that's just boring. It's just boring. Personally, I just don't think the journey. I like the journeys, you know, journey before destination, any Stormlight Archive fans. But yeah, no, seriously. So I'm excited for this, that we will have it in the Occult Crescent and engaging with existing activities. The thing that I was confused about though, was it so what if there are automas? So this is like supposedly like back in the beginning. Well, it isn't exactly automas this time, but they said that they wanted to go back. So I'm kind of curious what that means. I have not done the AR relics. I have not done the Heaven's Ward ones or Stormblood ones. Well, I think it'd be the Heaven's Ward and AR ones, but this was also a quote, I think it was up here, right? That he says, we always get feedback that our weapon side quests are too much. Then we made them easy, and now they are too easy. It's if we'll find the right balance. So this time we went back to the beginning. So people that complained about being too easy, which I was for Endwalker, I guess I could be one of them. I think Yoshibi is going to give us a journey, which I'm happy about personally. Maybe some people aren't. But I wasn't there at the beginning, so maybe I'll eat my words. But we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, now there's two methods to get it, but he doesn't know exactly how it'll look. Every media tour we is similar all around the world. That people wanted something more engaging and memorable. Yes, something way more engaging. And there's gonna be 2 exploration contents, but don't forget there will be a new raid. More details about the release schedule in the next live letter, which can't say how long that will be, and a few announcements. So, but yeah, that is it. We got like the camera emote collab stuff, but that is like the big news. And like overall, I think this is just going to help Final Fantasy 14. Just because Dawn Trails had kind of like this, people are not too excited about Dawn Trail and stuff like that. But for me, it's hard to say because I play like multiple games. So like I played like PoE 2 came out, so I didn't play too much of 7.1. But when 7.1 came out, the one thing I noticed is like this is all raiding content. So if you do not raid in 7.1, then there's not much for you to do. And if you don't PvP, there was PvP as well in 7.1, there's not much for you to do. So, but in 7.2, it's kind of the opposite, but at least you are getting raiding still. So if you are a raider, you're still getting raiding content because we get the next Savage tier. So they're not completely happy. I think everyone in 7.2 will have something to do content-wise. You got crafters and gatherers that can do stuff now with cosmetic exploration, right? Which they even have the gathering rep as well. You have a little bit more story. You have the field operation, which is battle content kind of for everyone. And then you can start the relic grind, which is very grindy, especially we have, I don't know, how many classes do we have now? 20, 21 jobs or something like that with a Viper and Pictomancer now. So you're going to have to farm all, if you're a collector like me, you're going to have to farm like over 20 of these, right? So you're going to have plenty to do, and it's something that's just nice that you can just hop into the game and you can work towards it, You're like, hey, I'm going to work towards this relic today and you can make progress. That's like one of the best things in MMOs is something that you can always work progressively. Now, Dawn Trail's finally going to get it. But yeah, I don't want to make this video any longer. God, it's been 30 minutes already. So this is a long video, but yeah, lots to talk about. Very excited, honestly. Can't wait for it. which is next month. So, but we do have Monster Hunter coming up, so we'll fill the time, which is awesome. So I don't have to worry about Monster Hunter getting in the way, but it will definitely make it faster to get to 7.2, which very excited. Very curious what all your thoughts are down below. How are you feeling about 7.2? Are you excited? Or you're like, we'll see how it plays out? Or you're like, I don't know, man, I'm not getting back into the game. Hey, I respect everyone's, opinions and whatever you guys are feeling. So, but thank you all for watching. Make sure to hit the like, comment, and subscribe, the good old YouTube thing. And you guys can check me out twitch.tv/oldish22 if you guys want to come by. I play MMOs, I play ARPGs, and sometimes we play some community games if you guys want to come over and hang out, chit chat. But yeah, anyways, thank you all, and I will see you all on the next one. Adios.